It's another beautiful day for imaginations to run wild. Welcome to Jade's Story House.
Imaginations run wild here.
The next day, Mark is seated in his room, in his underwear, when he hears his doorbell ring. He gets up and walks to the door. The main gate was still locked, so he walks to the gate and opens it, only to find Freya standing in front of him, her arms crossed in front of her shoulders, and with an angry look. Freya? Mark mentions her name, but Freya pushes him aside and walks inside the gate. Mark, seriously? I texted you, I called you last night, sent you SMS, WhatsApped you, Facebook you, and even Snapchatted you, but you didn't reply. What do you take me for? I just asked if I could come and sleep over. Freya, with anger, she bumps into Michael and then pushes him with his hand. Mark, being confused, he asks. He just asked to come and sleep over. And besides, the reason why Mark says, hesitated. Freya, looking at that, he pulls him by the hand and they both walk into Mark's room. Mark, what's going on? I asked you to just get back to me when you are done. Is there something going on that I do not know about? Freya asked Mark, who scratches the back of his head and sits in his couch. Well, Daniel kind of likes you. Ew, Daniel. No, your friend Daniel. Freya asked with disgust. Yeah, when I was speaking to you, he came by, and when I told him I was talking to you on the phone, he told me that he likes you, he's in love with you and all. And you know, when we both like the same girl, she's off bounds. Mark says to Freya, who shakes her head sideways and couldn't believe what he was uttering. Come on, Mark. I mean, why am I off limits? She asked with confusion. Well, I'm sorry, but we have a bro code, and bro code number 1 says bros before hoes. So when we both like the same girl, she's off limits. Freya rolls her eyes. Goodness, boys are so dumb. I mean, why would you even say that? I like you, she uttered. Oh, you like me? Mark chuckles. I'm sorry, Freya, I can't. Daniel likes you. Mark says, stammering in between his speeches. Freya sits down next to Mark and holds his hand. Well, so, can you bet that if I make approaches or advances towards Daniel, he is going to reject me? Freya asked, and Mark, looking at her, he says, yeah, 100%. Daniel is going to bounce you. He's not going to accept it because we all go by the bro code. As I did, he's not going to answer. And he's not going to say yes. Freya smirks and tells Mark, well, do you want to bet? I bet he's going to say yes and even ask me to come over when I says I want to come over. Mark chuckles, telling Freya that there is no way that Daniel is going to say that. Freya then stands out and says, okay, if you want to bet, I'm going to bet. And whoever wins the bet will do whatever she wants or he wants. And if I win, you have no other option than to say yes and do whatever I ask you to. Freya says to Mark, well, the bet is on. Mark says boldly. Shaking hands, Freya leaves. That evening, Mark visits Daniel, and they are both seated in Mark's living room and playing a soccer game together. Mark, looking at Daniel, he says, well, I told Freya to let it go, so I obeyed the bros code, Daniel looks at him and gives him a rub on the shoulder. You did the right thing, man. She's off limit. As they are both playing the game, Daniel receives a text, and it was from Freya. Stay tuned for the continuation of this amazing story. Have a wonderful day today. Make good decisions, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Don't forget to like, leave a comment regarding your thoughts on this story, share, and subscribe. Kindly hit the notification bell to get updated when new stories are uploaded. Bye bye. See you next time.